This tiny room may be hiding the challenges Harry, Ron, and Hermione will later face on their way to the Philosopher's Stone.
The three-headed dog, Devil's Snare, the flying keys, the giant chessboard, Snape's potion riddle, the mirror of Erised, and finally, Voldemort. We're not counting the troll here because Harry never actually faces it during the final set of challenges. By the time he reaches that room, Professor Quirrell has already knocked the troll out. So let's go one by one. The first challenge is Fluffy, the giant three-headed dog guarding the trapdoor. And in Harry's cupboard, there's a poster of a puppy. A harmless little dog on the wall, quietly foreshadowing the monster dog waiting beneath Hogwarts. Then comes Devil's Snare, the dangerous magical plant that traps Harry, Ron, and Hermione. In the cupboard, there's what looks like a hand-drawn plant poster. Once again, something innocent from Harry's childhood space seems to become a darker and more dangerous obstacle later in the story. Next are the flying keys. Harry has to use a broomstick to catch the correct key and move forward. And on his blanket, there are small shapes that appear to resemble broomsticks. So the clue may not be the key itself, but the method Harry uses to solve the challenge: flying. Then there's the giant chessboard. This one is especially interesting. In the cupboard, there's a penguin, and one famous species of penguin is the king penguin. In chess, the king is the most important piece, and during the challenge, the whole game revolves around protecting the king and making the right sacrifice. After that comes Snape's potion riddle, a logic puzzle involving bottles where the correct potion allows Harry to move forward. In the cupboard, there's a small vial or bottle sitting on the shelf. It's easy to miss, but once you notice it, it lines up surprisingly well. Then we get the mirror of Erised, the final magical protection before the stone itself. And right there beside Harry on the ground is a mirror. It's just a normal mirror in the cupboard, but later a magical mirror becomes the object that reveals Harry's deepest desire and ultimately gives him the stone. And finally, there's Voldemort. At the end of the challenges, Harry doesn't just face Quirrell, he faces Quirrell with Voldemort hidden inside him. But there's also a disturbing parallel here. Harry himself is carrying a piece of Voldemort inside him too. So in a strange way, the final clue may not be an object in the cupboard, it may be Harry himself. So maybe the cupboard isn't just where Harry's story begins. Maybe it was the first puzzle. What do you think? Is this just a coincidence, or is it one of those tiny details that shows how much attention the filmmakers put into building this world? We'll see.